Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dumb Squared.
Woo!
We're on number 3.
Yes.
Um,
Going strong.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're on episode 3. Today is kind of a swap from last episode. It's a nighttime episode.
Yes.
I'm a little eepy. How are you?
I'm a little bit eepy, but I'll be fine.
You're really fine?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Speaking about Cam,
Me.
it was actually his birthday recently. I have forgotten to give him his gift every time I've seen him. So I'm gonna get him to shut his eyes.
Okay.
It's a little gift.
I
It's a
was
little
not
gift.
aware of this.
He can shut his eyes. Don't look.
Okay.
Don't cheat.
Okay.
Don't cheat.
Where are you getting it from? Like, do I have to?
I hid it behind the TV.
Oh, good thing I didn't look behind the TV.
So you might think the bag is a little sus. Don't look. I see your eyeballs moving in your lids.
My lids.
Okay, yeah, you can open it. Open your eyes.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So for those who don't know, Spencer's is actually like a hot topic for Americans, like equivalent.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can just open it. I think you'll like it. I actually try. It's not a joke yet. Put it on.
put it on. That's. Can I? That's good. I like that.
Would you actually wear it?
Probably.
I thought, it's a cool shirt.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's sick.
It's okay if you don't like it.
No.
It won't hurt my feelings.
No, I do. I would have to be cautious of where I wear it,
That's what I thought.
but yeah,
Dude,
no.
you should wear it to like a wedding or like your mom's
Yeah.
birthday party.
My cousin's wedding's coming up. I'll
Is it?
I'll
Yeah.
throw it on.
No, just like
Oh, he'd
look at
love
the camera and
this,
be
though.
like,
Yeah, he'd love this. That's sick. I love big graphic tees.
they have some weird stuff at the back of the store. I didn't think
the
you'd
back
like,
of the store.
I didn't think you'd like any of it, so I decided not to get it for
Anyone
you.
who knows the back of Spencer's,
I took a gander though. I took a gander. I did what? I don't know. I didn't want to like. You might have liked something
didn't
back
want to
there.
jump the gun.
Yeah,
on the
you might
gift.
have liked something back there.
Oh,
So
that's sick.
they had some like weird one pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I decided to get you that.
Wow. Thanks.
There was actually a few funny ones. There was like a pretty low qual drawing of Spider-Man. It's like, I love Spider-Man. And I was like,
Yeah.
you'd like that? But I think you would. I
I'd
think
wear
that
that
one looks
more than-
cooler. I love
yeah.
Spider-Man as like a joke.
Yeah.
That was like, I thought it was.
I'd wear that one more
Yeah.
than but that one is funny.
Anyway.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Woohoo.
you're welcome.
Birthday celebrations.
Yeah. So we did have something planned for the episode, of course.
Yes.
We don't just like, what's a word?
Raw dog.
Improv. Well, I thought that word, but I decided not to say it. That's why I paused for a second. But yeah, for lack of a better term.
Yes.
There is a better term.
There is
Improv.
improv. Yeah.
Improvise.
Yes, we don't improvise the. Well, we do.
Yeah,
It's not scripted.
It's
we don't have
scripted.
scripts.
Every single word is scripted.
There's a teleprompter behind
Yeah.
my camera.
My mom is holding up a sign behind the camera.
Just flip it on.
Wait. I got gum.
Not anymore.
Not any gum. Not any gum. Not any gum.
Not any gum.
But yeah, so we have something planned. Yeah. What you actually had the opener for this
Yeah.
episode.
So the big thing that's going around, or that has gone around, by the time you guys see this,
It's probably
it
gone.
has gone around. Maybe it's come back around. Who knows? This could be old news by the time you guys
It'll be like
recent.
probably 4 weeks from now.
It'll be recent-ish.
ish.
Yeah. And we all know that you guys wanted our takes on it because
Of course.
Of course. Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
It's the classic 100 men versus one gorilla.
Is it classic yet? I feel like in a year it'll be classic.
It'll be
Like it's a classic.
who knows?
Yeah. Well, we
Maybe
don't
it'll
know.
be classic by the time you guys are listening to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our thoughts on it. I want to hear we haven't talked about this
So
in depth.
initially, if I like had to, I would say the gorilla is beating the shit out of every single man there.
Mm-hmm.
But the longer I thought about it, if you bring in fatigue,
Yeah.
I don't know if he could. And like the first men, they're kind of fodder. You know,
no, you
they're
gotta
getting.
you gotta be a different breed if you're number one.
Like, I
going
feel
in
like
there.
you'd need to have like one guy that tries and like get the stamina out of the gorilla, like
jumping
yeah,
around,
like like running away. But
Yeah.
you know, that's the first time I've gotten out of the chair in the podcast.
Wow. Yeah.
So you need someone to like, make him run around, move around, but then you'll see him like.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd
He
be
would charge
scary.
up. He
You know,
would,
they like run sideways.
they do run sideways, and they're very strong. They're not very big though. That's a big misconception. Average gorilla. Don't quote me on this. Don't look it up. Don't fact check me. But I think they're like 5'6".
No.
Yeah.
No
a
way.
s- Yeah.
I think I've seen one in real life.
A silverback gorilla is like 5'6". They're probably like 280 pounds.
Our short kings. Our
kings.
short kings.
No, they're probably like 280 pounds, but they're not very tall.
Are you rage baiting right now?
I'm not rage
There's
baiting.
no way you
No,
actually
I'm not
think-
rage baiting. I swear.
You're telling me I'm taller.
Yes, you are probably
I'm
taller.
not heavier than a
You
gorilla.
are no. You are probably taller than the average gorilla. That's
You know-
another thing. That's another thing that people aren't taking into account. This whole thing, average 100 average men and one average gorilla. We're not talking a gorilla that's been through like bodybuilding courses.
I don't think they do that.
No, but you
Yo,
could.
I'm pumping bamboo in the forest,
Could.
brother.
That's what I'm saying. You could though.
Imagine going into the forest and just like look up in a tree and it's like,
Doing pull-ups. But that's what they do.
you don't know this about Cam, but he's really good at doing a knuckle dragging move. Do it, show
knuckle
it.
drag
Yeah, like you
move?
run and like you can do it. Do it, show him.
Call me a knuckle dragger.
Knuckle dragging move. I didn't. Oh. Anyway, okay, we haven't even answered the question.
Okay, I think 100 men clears. Fatigue, first of all. And if you get... Obviously, there's the whole thing where the gorilla's going to pick up one guy, use him as like a mace, spin him around, and then like bowl over the other guys.
Dude, okay.
That's 7. 7 gone right there. You got 93 left.
I want to ask you about this. What would you do if we were part of this? Like,
Oh my
imagine
God.
seeing me held by the ankle, and you're like, okay, we were in a lineup. You know, like golf. We played golf today. Completely irrelevant to the story. Nice. But, like, imagine you were like 100 men in a big circle, and it's like, spin the bottle.
Yeah.
Not like that, but like spin
Everyone
the
gets a turn with
Yeah.
the gorilla. 7 minutes in heaven. That's the real question.
No, but like they spin the bottle. They spin the bottle, and it's like it lands on you first, and you have to go first. I'd be like,
Nah.
fuck that. Try and slow the bottle. Like imagine, like you're across the circle, it, like lands on me. It's just like I just like.
Yeah.
I'm crying. I'm already like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'd say like honestly 100 may even be too much.
What would be your go-to move then? If you had to
Flying-
finish the double like
Yeah,
the
a
double
drop kick.
drop kick.
Yeah, I would run full speed and just throw myself feet first
Torpedo
at the
him.
neck.
At the neck.
At the neck.
Dude, I'd choke him out.
But he would have to be turned around. I'd be like rude.
Someone would be distracting him.
Yeah. And I'd come in from behind, flying, bang, back of the head. See, that's another thing. Gorillas, I was going to say very similar to humans. Pretty similar. I think we share like 99% DNA. Again,
Dude, check this guy. This guy has no idea.
don't fact check me. But like, they have the same like spinal cord as we do. So like, you hit them hard enough,
You break their spine.
you break their spine. Then you're fighting a paralyzed gorilla, which is even worse.
That seems like
that seems
mean.
yeah. But that's what sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Do you think you could punch him to death?
No,
What's your punching per minute ratio? Like how many punches do you think you could throw?
like 7.
7 punches in a minute?
Well, if I'm fighting a gorilla,
No, I mean like if you're like
Oh, I'm
unloading, like he's like doing that like weird exercise,
ab training,
where
yeah.
he's hanging from the forest from the branch,
Duh.
doing his training, and you're like,
I don't know if I could.
holy shit!
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Mike.
I don't know if how many that would be. Like how many I could,
I think I could.
because
do it.
I'd get tired.
I was gonna say I think I'd get tired. I think the first 10 seconds I could pump out like 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably hit like 30, and then I'd be gassed, and then I'd be like,
Okay, so how many? Is it like guys and girls?
I think the original question was just men.
Men.
But we
Okay,
can
but
do guys.
average men. Like there's
Average men.
there's like a bell curve of like bodybuilders, and like
5'2", 110 pounds.
yeah, and then like the average.
Nothing wrong with that.
How many is the lowest you think you could beat the gorilla?
The lowest.
Like 100, I agree. We're cooking the gorilla, but like, what's where like it's coming down to the wire? Game 7, like a minute left, tied game.
Ooh. I'd say you're probably flirting with like 45 to 50 would be like they'd have to, again, heart of a warrior to like.
To be honest, no fear factor. Like let's just say everyone is willing to fight.
Oh,
like,
if
there's
everyone's
no one,
willing
like-
to fight, yeah, 45.
45. I'd say 30.
30.
30.
A classroom of men.
A classroom of men. Yeah. I think that's like a fair number. You know, the
Yeah.
first 5 are dead. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
You're
oh,
first.
yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah, but you need those. They're like
Yeah,
sacrificial.
They're the glue
because,
guys.
Yeah.
They need to run in there.
See, but
Someone needs to be swung around like a mace.
But then gorilla also, I don't know if they're like bears, where it's like if they knock you down and deem you you as not a threat anymore, if they're just like, okay, next. Or if they're like, if you're on the ground and they're like, yeah,
Boom.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if gorillas are like that though. I'm not a wildlife animal.
You're like
Wildlife animal.
the first
expert.
guy. You're like, oh, he's not gonna kill him. He's just like knocked him out, picks him up like. I'd be like, all right, no thanks.
See, follow-up question. How many men dressed in gorilla suits to throw off the gorilla? How many?
But since you're smaller, do you think he'd think you're a female gorilla? And then it's bad.
No, but you'd be bigger.
Oh,
We've been over this. Gorillas are 5'6".
He's not 5'6".
I'm gonna look it up right now.
They're not 5'6".
I'm gonna look it up right now.
While Cam is doing this, I'm gonna plug us. If you're liking what you're listening to or watching, consider subscribing. That's really all I have to say. We do have other social medias where you can watch our clips. If you don't want to listen to us talk for a long period of time, you can just watch what I consider to be our funniest moments. How's it looking?
Okay, silverback gorilla, like the big gorillas, not
big-
just
yeah, the
like a
big one.
gorilla. Silverback. Typically weigh 300 to 430 pounds.
So you're about 150 pounds off the initial guess. You said 250.
I'm 50 pounds off on the low end. So big guys. They kind of have scrawny little legs now that I'm looking at them.
They just might like me for real. I hate that. Sorry.
And stand 4'11" to 5'11" tall,
Okay.
with an arm span of 2.3 to 2.6 meters.
Okay, so they're like
So they're-
7 foot tall in the.
If you
arm.
stretch out a gorilla like this, they're very tall. But
Yo,
if
they're
you
like
stretch out-
boxers. They're built like box. They got that reach.
Yeah.
What'd you do if the gorilla like you're like, okay, this guy's clearly just gonna fight like a brute, and they just like he's like whoop He's like yeah. He start. I'd be like oh,
hands
no.
up by the face.
wearing
Wearing-
shorts like wearing boxing shorts.
Yeah, he's got the head, the helmet on.
Imagine 100.
He runs over to his little gorilla friend in the trainer and he's rubbing Vaseline on his face.
Oh, but so to conclude, you think 100 men?
I think 100 men.
I agree. So Dumb Squared thinks that
Yes.
100 men would beat a gorilla, but a few would die.
Yes.
Quite a few. Hopefully not us.
Hopefully not us. That's another thing. Would we be in the 100?
Would we?
Are we average?
If we're really unlucky of the like what
lottery?
4 billion men on the planet,
Yeah.
we would be very unlucky to
That's
get,
another thing,
let alone
too.
one of us, but both of us.
Yeah.
I would think that they probably watch the podcast and say, "Fuck these guys."
Yeah. That's another thing, though. Would it be just like North American men? Or
I
would
don't know.
Or everyone?
I would hope everyone.
Pick one person
We
from
don't
each country.
segregate. I feel like
One average male from each country. Minus, like, what, 92? How many countries are there? 192?
Yo, this guy has all the information. Today.
I'm just an encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia. Say that again.
An encyclopedia.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I would have. I wouldn't even thought of that word. I'd been like,
would've
I'm
said dictionary.
I'm a knowledge book. I'm a book full of knowledge. Yeah. So yeah, 100 men,
100 men.
beat the gorilla.
Yeah.
But on to what we actually have planned for the episode today. I feel like every guy has had this conversation, and girls. I'm not really sure if they have dumb conversations like this. But if a zombie apocalypse were to start, we're gonna go through our survival strat. Anything. We're just gonna get into discussion about our survivability
Yeah.
per se.
I feel like a lot of people think about it. Some people think about it and share what they're thinking. I feel like a lot of people, though, just think about it in their heads.
Oh yeah, you're
And
like,
just like a...
what if a
what-
zombie just started coming down the store and bit that one person?
Yeah.
And they got infected?
And it's in, like, the most random places. Like, you'll be somewhere and be like, if I was here and I had
Where
to
would I
survive
go?
the zombie apocalypse, where would
Yeah.
I go? Yeah. I think about that probably too often for my own
That's
good.
our, what's that? What was that trend on TikTok? That's my...
Beige flag?
No, not beige flag.
I don't know.
It's like my Roman Empire.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never understood that. But yeah. So before we kind of get into how we'd survive and like, all that stuff, we have to lay the groundwork
Yes.
to what kind of zombies we
Yeah.
are dealing
Put some
with.
rules in play here.
So, first big one, how mobile are they? For our story, how mobile are these zombies going to be?
I would say,
Like World War Z, they are running.
yeah.
I don't care how good you are at surviving anything, you're dead.
Yeah.
If you've seen World War Z, these dudes climb on top of each other to scale like 50-foot walls. And they are always full sprint.
Yeah. I would say, like, not in, like, a full sprint. Almost like a limp.
So like
run.
a Walking Dead-esque movie.
Yes, yeah.
So like they're injured maybe,
Yeah.
like they're like yeah.
They
I
kinda
say
like,
let's go with the
like,
standard.
They're not running at you full force.
So the fastest they're probably gonna move is like a jog.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Fastest movement is a jog. They can obviously crawl or whatever, but fast movement is a jog. There might be a sprinter among them.
Yeah.
Like if Usain Bolt got caught.
Yeah.
That
would be.
So how does spreading work is the next one.
I would say 2 ways. Like any, like,
They kiss you. Only on the mouth.
only on the mouth.
Only on the mouth. No! Oh, he got me.
He got me.
Dang it.
I would say, like, anything that would draw blood on you.
So like they're
Like a
like a bacteria
scratch.
gets into you.
Yes. I'd say, like, a scratch, a bite. If you have an open wound and it gets, like, touched by them, you know?
Okay. Okay. I agree. I think that's
Like,
the
if one goes
standard.
like this, you're not, like...
Yeah, but imagine you have a hangnail and it like, you touch something. Like, you know what I mean?
I would say not anything they touch. It has to be them.
Okay. Okay, so like they have to scratch, like they have to draw blood.
Yes.
Okay.
They have to draw blood.
And
I
what
say-
what is their like goal? Are they trying to eat you? Like they are hungry for you? Or is it I want to infect you? As in they bite you or they know they got you infected and they just run away? Or are they like eating you?
I think... you know what? I think it's almost like it should be like a wasp.
Oh,
You know how a wasp, like, really angry, and then they want to sting you, and then they sting you, and they die.
But then the zombie apocalypse doesn't keep going. You're kind of just trading.
Yeah.
So I say
Yeah.
I say
you get 2 bites.
I say 2-bite brownie.
2 bites.
I say that they want to eat you, but like they won't like eat your whole body. Like they'll be like, nom nom.
Yeah.
Oh, I see someone else who's alive.
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go get them.
Yeah, they'll go for like the limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How fast are you gonna turn? Is it like it takes like a day, 2 days? Some people can survive a week, or is it like World War Z, which is terrifying, where it was like a few seconds? I think I remember where it's like they got bit, the zombie dips, like bites them, dips, and then the dude is like laying on the ground, and it's like 1, 2, 3, and by like 10 seconds, it like gets up, yeah, and starts moving.
I would say, depending on the severity, maybe. Like
Okay.
if they start eating you, it would be like 2 hours.
Or like maybe the moment you die, like the infection kind of gets through you. If it's just a bite, the infection takes a little while to kill you.
Right.
But if they're like eating you and you lose a lot of blood and you die, then you
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah,
that's a
I
good
like
one.
that.
So if they make you bleed out, it'll
Yeah.
be quicker.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Last one is I don't remember, but I need to look for it. How do we kill them?
Ooh. I would say you don't necessarily like kill them. Like they would have to not be able to move anymore.
So, but I'm saying like if you can't just cut off all their limbs and leave them there like a donut on the ground.
You could.
Yeah, but are they still alive?
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of jelly beans rolling around. I didn't think it was that funny.
It's just so bad because there's people in the world like that.
What? No, but I mean, like, you know what I'm trying to say. No, the people in the world that live like that, they're good at it. I feel like, you know, like, but zombies, they're dead. They're not thinking,
No.
you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, there's like, regardless of whether they lose their limbs, they're still looking to eat people. They just can't make their way over.
That's true.
You know.
I'd say like they would die like a if like a
Why don't we just say their brain?
slightly harder to kill than a human.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, they don't really have that pain tolerance. Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah, I say let's just say they.
How you would kill a human, but with less pain tolerance.
Yeah. Okay.
So they don't stop as easily.
Okay.
Because like
Yeah.
you shoot a person in the arm, they're probably gonna stop trying to kill you.
Yeah.
But you shoot a zombie in the arm, they're just gonna keep trying to kill you because they don't have the pain tolerance. So like, human.
So they can bleed out too.
Sure,
All right.
but
Yeah.
they bleed green.
Green. Ooh, get them. I want to see. It's like with Nickelodeon. What they got in the bucket? What they got? Zombie blood.
Zombie blood.
Okay, so we've set the groundwork.
Yes.
I want to. So now we're gonna go into like day one.
Day one. Ooh.
On day one, if zombies like showed up, like just you, maybe you didn't see it directly, but like you saw like a video online, and then all of a sudden on the news, like it would get everywhere really quick.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you would do?
Probably like start calling people
Yeah.
and establishing my group.
Or being like, okay. Yeah, that's what I said. I'd contact like anyone that I can think of.
Yeah.
And if you're not included in that,
Kick rocks.
okay. But it would definitely be very manic. Like I feel like I'd be
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
you know, it would. Everyone would be It would be insane.
Yeah. It'd be kind of crazy.
It would because everyone would be calling like it would be crazy.
Yeah.
Then where would be the first place you'd go? Because like, okay, we both have partners. I feel like that'd be one of the first places we would go.
Yes.
But take that out of the equation.
Okay.
We're gonna say sorry, girlfriends, but we're gonna pretend like you're already good you're in the perfectly safe bunker, you know, like untouchable. Just for you, our princesses.
Yes.
Where are you gonna go?
I would go. It would have to be a place that has like one entrance, one exit, maybe two.
I don't mean like you're finding your spot.
Oh,
I mean like first place you'd go, like grocery store, you know, like what
Oh, gotcha.
where are you going? Like
I would probably, yeah, I'd probably try and hit up a grocery store or like.
I'm going to the bar, getting myself a drink.
I'm gonna go to the bar and watch the game.
Dude, the Lakers are playing tonight.
The Lakers
I don't
are
have
on.
time to be dealing with this.
No, I'd stock up on like food.
Do you think it would be really busy at like the grocery store?
Oh, I'd steal.
No, I think that would be out the door. I don't think anyone. I'd steal. No, I mean, like I don't think.
No, I think
everyone would be stealing. I mean, don't you think it would be really busy there? Not like
Yeah.
someone's gonna see me stealing.
Yeah. See, but that's the thing. I feel like if you were to go to like a restaurant, because everyone's gonna be going to like your
Walmart.
corner stores, your grocery stores, your like big stores,
Would
Costco.
be bumping.
Costco would be insane. Costco would be insane as a bunker too.
I know.
But we'll touch on that.
We're
gonna touch on that.
Get to that.
But no, I'd go to like a restaurant because they have all the food. Like, yeah, you might have like, you'll have all the raw ingredients and stuff, and you might have to make some of it. But like, you'll have like buckets and buckets of like potatoes or like steaks, like that kind of thing. If you just go in and like raid the freezers of a restaurant, because the restaurant people, they're going home.
Yeah.
Restaurant's gonna be empty.
Yeah, that is
Alcohol
true.
at the bar too, for sanitary purposes and for cleaning your wounds.
That is true. You're smart with that. I don't think that's where you're going initially.
No, that's exactly where I was going with that.
I think you would also need that stuff that doesn't expire though. Like, you know, that that your grocery
Yes.
stores would have.
Yeah.
Like boxes of Twinkies.
Oh yeah, honey doesn't expire ever.
It doesn't.
Well, natural.
I don't know why I said
honey.
it like it doesn't.
It doesn't. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The possibilities.
So yeah, I feel like any place to get food is a good place to start. But do you know what your weapon of choice would be? You think?
I would say, I know it's so like typical and like everyone, like that's everyone's go-to, a baseball bat.
With some barbed wire.
Yeah.
Some nails.
Baseball bat with some barbed wire, maybe like half of like a table saw blade like stuck into it, like shards of glass, like a
Why wouldn't you just get an axe?
well, axes
Or a sword, you know?
ooh. No, but you can like sharpen a baseball bat.
A sword's what, like a pencil? Massive pencil sharpener.
No, but like a baseball bat.
You can sharpen it, but a sword's already sharp.
Yeah, but where are you gonna get a sword? The sword store?
Amazon.
Amazon. Next day delivery.
Yeah,
Yep.
just-
Sold out.
what the fuck? What? The sword market's gone to shit.
No, I'd say like a baseball bat or like a baseball. Oh, very like typical baseball bat, metal trash can lid.
You're
Yeah.
like some high school zombie.
Yeah.
What, are you wearing a varsity jacket?
Yeah. And I got like dirt on my face. Yeah.
I don't know what I'd use. Like, guns, I meant to actually ask you this. For zombies, how do they find you? Is it a smell? Is it a sight? Or is it like a hearing thing? Because like guns, for example, would be super useful if they were deaf.
Yeah.
But in
Oh.
Canada, we don't have the connections.
They don't have the facilities.
Yeah.
I would say, I don't know, because then you have like, you get like Quiet Place-esque, where it's like they only hear you.
Yeah.
Then there's other horror movies
The
that
Last
they can
of
only
Us.
see you.
Last of Us, I believe most of them are only here.
Yeah.
I played the first one, but I can't really remember. That
Yeah.
was so long ago.
I would say like,
Your standard, again, just
Yeah.
They can kind of see you, but it's really blurry.
Yeah.
They can hear you,
Yeah.
but like normal human hearing.
And I'd say they'd be like sharks. Like they can smell blood.
Yeah,
like they can't smell you.
In The Walking Dead, there's actually a scene where they cover themselves in the zombie stuff.
Yeah.
And then they can walk through because they don't notice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if they get like that, guns are a no for me.
No.
I'd probably say, like a sword or
And
like
guns, you could do like collateral damage with people. When you're like, if you have something on you, you're far less likely to accidentally kill someone else.
That is true.
If you have a bat, you're like,
hey, watch out!
and you swing it around.
Oops.
Yeah, but like a gun, like if there's like a few in a general direction, and you start like.
Just like
someone's gonna catch strays.
That's true. Yeah, I think I would go with probably like a machete or like something that honestly has multiple uses.
Yeah, and something that you can carry with you like all the time.
Yeah,
you got to be on guard.
Next thing, what would you wear?
Okay, this is what makes me angry. I shouldn't say all. I haven't watched a lot. Most like zombie depiction things,
they're not wearing shit.
It's always sunny. Why is it always summer?
Because they're in like Florida,
right? Like why is it always warm?
Because it's like the States. Most of them happen in the States,
I guess.
But like, I would say none of them are wearing anything that would stop. Like
Why during a zombie apocalypse, why are you wearing shorts?
Yeah. You know what would be the best thing to wear? Like motorcycle suit.
Yep.
Because those things don't tear when you slide along the ground.
Yeah.
Lacrosse gear.
Yeah.
Something like
snowsuit. Full snow overalls and like a thick jacket.
What did you say off camera that you'd wear?
A Speedo.
Speedo. Scare them away.
Scare them away.
They look, they're like, ah! Oh, what? No!
Yeah. No, I'd say, yeah. But I'd like something to cover me. Gloves. Gloves would be a must. Gloves.
You wear a mask?
Long sleeve. I'd wear a shiesty.
What the hell's that?
You don't know what a shiesty is?
What's a shiesty?
Cancel him.
What is a shiesty?
A shiesty is like a ski mask, like a balaclava.
Oh, okay. You should have started with that.
Yeah. It's like only like that part of your face.
I can imagine.
And then on this part of your face, scuba goggles. There you go.
Why would you wear scuba goggles?
Well, what if they scratch your eyes?
Just wear sunglasses.
No, but scuba goggles keep you like contained.
I feel like at that point you're like that like germaphobe guy that really I mean it makes sense.
Hazmat suit.
Hazmat suit.
Or like a painter's suit.
Funny enough, actually.
Dude in the city with the bike and the painter's suit.
Yeah,
that guy.
The Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
Speaking about riding a bike, do you think that would be useful?
Oh.
Like mode of transportation. Maybe we'll go in that direction.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I feel like cars, everyone would automatically go for cars.
Cars are good, though, if you had a siphon.
Yes.
We're getting strategic now.
Yeah. But, like, gas stations, I feel like, would run out. Because the whole world would, like, shut down. Mm-hmm. That's another thing with these zombie...
Just take over an oil drill.
These, like, zombie movies, it's like... They're always, like...
gas store.
They're always the last ones there. They're always the last ones standing. Like, you never see, like, what leads to it. Like, if there was a zombie outbreak right now, like, in this area...
Yeah.
Like, everyone would get in their cars... And everyone would, like, pull out onto the street and with nowhere to go. Because you'd have 60,000 people.
In the cars.
In cars.
Yeah. I mean, you see in all those movies, there's, like, highways.
Yeah.
They're just pile up of cars.
Yeah.
And everyone just abandons their car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like a bike would be smart. But then it's also, like...
You see them on the electric scooters. You know, just see like the people
like a little lime scooter.
Yeah, and you see the people holding someone else in front of them.
Yeah,
I think a bike would be useful
because you wouldn't you wouldn't need gas, you wouldn't need electricity, you
just
need
tires
anything.
if you pop them, right?
Yeah,
and you could probably find another bike.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you, oh no, I popped a tire. I need to go to the bike store and get more tires. I'd just grab another bike.
Yeah.
I'd
At that point,
just take a new bike.
yeah. Someone else can have your old bike.
Yeah. But do you think electricity would still be going? Like, I just, my thought process is like, grab an electric bike. Do you think you could still plug it in? Or do you think that whole grid would just go down?
I feel like the grid would probably go down because there'd be some sort of chaos, and then someone would crash into like a telephone pole and knock out, and no one would fix it.
And I feel like, there's people that run that stuff. Like, I don't know how that stuff works.
No, but
I'm
there
sure
are
we'll
people.
talk about things like that in an episode eventually, but
Yeah.
I don't know how that stuff works.
Yeah,
So let's assume that electricity gone,
gone. Like,
unless there's like generators. Don't know how those work either.
yeah, but you need fuel. You need gas or diesel for generators. So
Lost me. Speak about losing me. Which one of us is gonna die first?
I don't know.
I feel like I would die first. Personally, because I feel like I'd try to do too much. Like, I would
Yeah.
overestimate myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, I could run from here to there.
Yeah.
And I'd, like, step out the door and just be like, "Bah," and I'd die.
No, I feel like you would. It wouldn't be like that
Okay.
soon, though.
Asshole, way to jump on my...
No, I feel like you would, but it wouldn't be like instant. Like
I hope not.
you'd almost like get too comfortable.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm kind of getting good at this.
Yeah, and then you'd like something would
Like,
mess up.
I would slip up.
Yeah,
I'd slip up.
or you'd like trip on something.
What do you think would kill you? I'll think of what I think could kill me. Well, you're...
What would kill me? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I feel like I'd like it wouldn't be a flaw in like protection. Like it'd be like I'd go somewhere and get like jumped.
Yeah, like it'd be unlucky. Like you'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, I'm going to the grocery store. You know, you'd be really safe. And then
Yeah.
you'd just open that last door. And there'd just be like in the like closet and just,
Yeah.
why are you in there?
Yeah. Or like something like I'd be like minding my own business and then like something else would happen and would like almost like domino effect to me. Like someone else would like get attacked and then they'd run and then like lock themselves out and then the zombie's like running and goes and then comes to me.
I feel like, honestly, I would die from someone who wasn't a zombie. Like, because that would happen. You
Yeah.
know, we didn't even think of that. And I
Yeah.
didn't think of it till now.
Mhm.
That, to be honest,
It'd be like fend for yourself and you'd fight other people.
yeah, like,
Mm-hmm.
it would eventually become, like, survival of the fittest. And, like, you know, the people who survive the longest will probably have the least empathy.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't care
Yeah.
if other people died because they're like, I just need to survive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just what
Yeah,
I
I
think.
didn't really think
So
about
I'd probably get killed trying to talk. Like, I feel like I'd be like, let's, you know, like, chill out. And you'd be
Yeah.
like,
Let's make
you-
a team.
you got food? Bang.
Yeah.
And I'd just be out.
My food.
Yeah, that'd be out.
There'd be no negotiation. Not in the first little bit, at least. Once you're like one of the last ones,
Yeah.
then I feel like people would be like more like, hey, let's calm down. But when it's like everyone at first, it'd be like, ah.
It's like, yeah, let's just be all nice,
Yeah.
guys, no fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of on the trail of you and me,
Mm-hmm.
who do you think is more likely to like hide a bite?
Ooh. Probably me.
You think? I was
Yeah.
gonna say me.
I don't think I'd hide it to like be like, hey, I'm gonna hide it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide it, and then when I die, I'm gonna kill everyone here.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of psychotic if you did that.
Yeah. No, I think I'd like if I got bit, I'd be like, okay, let me get everything set up, and then like leave.
You write like a note.
I write my will.
I am running away.
Yeah.
If you care about me, just let me go.
Yeah.
I am dead.
Yeah. No, I feel like it'd be that. Like that's how I would like hide it. Like if I got bit, I wouldn't be like, I got bit, I got bit. I'd be like, okay, here, I'm gonna lay everything out, like have a plan, kind of sorted.
What happens if it's just like you got bit and you're like debating like hiding it and you turn and it's like someone saw it, you go Just point the gun at them.
Yeah.
No, but I think if I got bit, I don't think I'd tell anyone. I
Yeah.
think I would just disappear.
Yeah.
But then
I don't think I'd tell anyone.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I would.
You
I
also,
would kind of like lay it out and then disappear.
You also don't want to. Yeah, I feel like you'd have to leave a note saying
Yeah.
you got bit because you don't want to just disappear because I feel like then they'd go looking for you
That's true.
and then they would potentially die.
Yeah.
So you don't want that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do something that I am looking for on our sheet. Oh yeah. Did you have a useless skill or useless that you think would save you? Like I can move my chin. Don't think that would help. Hey zombie, don't eat me. You know?
Yeah. I mean, we know from previous episodes I could bark at them.
Yeah, but aren't they scared of dogs?
I don't know. Do the dogs become zombie dogs?
No.
No?
Too scary.
Okay. Okay. Dogs, animals are all
Animals
fine.
are-
Animals get put in a little
But
sanctuary.
gorillas, since apparently they're
Gorillas.
like 97% our DNA, then yeah. But don't worry, they're only 5'6".
What was the question?
I don't even know. I had to wait. What useless skill do you think would save you? You know, when you asked me that, I was like, idiot. And I was like,
Wait a minute.
what is the question?
Useless skill. I don't know if I have any like use. All my skills are pretty useful. I don't know. Useless skill. Like I feel like.
I could gleek on them.
See, that'd be good if there was like.
Whoa, I got in your drink.
You go on it.
No.
Why did I touch
You're
it?
like, I got in my drink. Oh, dude, that sucks.
I don't know if that'd be good if there was like reverse contamination. You could just
You
gleek on
just
them.
spit in their mouth.
Yeah. And
Let
then
me save you.
And then they,
Just-
and they turn back to human. That would be worse.
you know what? I picture that. Have you ever seen Halloween Town?
Yeah.
Deep cut. When they all turn gray, it's like they're gray, and then you like spit in their mouth or something, and then they turn back, like you know.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that.
I don't know if I have any useless skill. Like I feel like I don't know. I can hike. Zombies probably can't hike.
Hike. That's your skill. Hiking. Walking up a mountain is your skill.
Well, no, I mean like I can like climb rocks and hike mountains.
Gorilla can't catch me there. Actually-
Zombies, not gorillas.
Yeah, but the zombies might be able to.
They're jogging.
I don't know. Just go to like a rock climbing wall then.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. Do you have a useless skill?
No. No,
Awesome.
To be honest, I should have thought of this beforehand, but I don't know. Useless skill. I feel like they can't talk. Like I feel like I could like smooth talk them a little bit. Like, excuse me, you're looking pretty good today. Mind not eating me? You know. But
Yeah.
I don't think that'd work.
Yeah, I feel like any skill that you would use though in a zombie apocalypse is considered useful.
You know, maybe golf. Maybe golf. Hitting spiky balls at them.
It has to be a skill,
Yeah, golf is a skill, right?
not when we play it.
You know what? That's fair enough. That is fair. It hurts a little bit,
Yeah,
but that's
but
fair.
hey, friendly
I'm
fire.
trying useful skill. Let's just go. All of our skills are useful.
Yeah, I know how to hold an axe. I know how to wield a hammer.
I know how to hold things.
I have thumbs.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Yeah, I feel like there's no like useless skill.
I feel like you know what? Actually, I feel like you might. Sorry, I got a burp. So I'm so sorry.
Pardon.
Pardon. But I think a useful skill I might have is making paper airplanes. Just like I feel like in the moment I can whip up some nice paper airplanes, but for like relaying information, like if you're across a store or something, I feel like I can like write something that gives you information like, oh, there's a zombie coming. I could probably yell it, but then that
Yeah,
brings zombies
yeah.
to me.
Okay.
But I could like fold it up, write you a note. Like I'd probably have like
Yeah.
a few minutes, maybe,
Maybe.
and then just throw it at
Yeah.
you.
Or you'd have like preset ones.
Sorry, I'm like, is the camera pointed at me? I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have like preset ones saying like, do you want
At
food?
the start of the day, I write them up.
Yeah,
Just
and then you
like
just throw.
homework.
You like have like a little bag of paper
Do
airplanes.
you want food? But why would I be in a situation where like I need to be quiet and then say, "Do you want food?"
Nighttime. Glow in the dark paper. Glow sticks.
Glow sticks. Is that a useless skill? Did you
Yeah.
forget what we were talking about?
I forgot what we were talking about. I just said,
Glow
glow
sticks.
sticks. Yeah. No, I could like. I don't know what useless skill though. Like. Paper airplanes, I feel like is a useless skill. I don't know how that would benefit you, other than the relaying information. Make like a really big paper airplane.
No, but I feel like, hey, what's wrong with my paper airplanes?
No, I'm just like if you make the what? No, I don't know.
No, I feel like I can make them nice. You know?
Yeah. I guess that is a useless skill.
Yeah, like, you know, I can't remember the last time I've made a paper airplane
Yeah.
or needed the use for a paper airplane.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, maybe it'll be useful.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It could come in handy. What if there's a paper airplane making contest and the winner...
And you win all the food in the world.
Exactly.
And you just win.
There you go.
And you win.
There you
I would
go.
win.
You would win.
Maybe. Unless there's like...
Unless there's someone else.
Yeah. So, then I'd kill him. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
How long do you think we would survive? Just us.
Just us.
Just us. We're the team.
We are the team.
I feel like pretty long.
I feel like
it's
a
pretty
while.
easy.
Yeah.
Like is two.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to fight much over food.
Yeah.
You learn how to work together.
Mm-hmm. And we could do like shift work, like sleeping in shifts.
Yeah.
Like I don't realistically, I don't need much sleep. This
I do.
This I actually know is a fact. Men require less sleep than women to run like fully, like your body.
Maddie would
It's
disagree.
not by much. It's not by much. Like men need not men only need 3 hours of sleep and women need 12. It's like it's a very slight difference, but like realistically, I think I could probably go to bed at like 2 a.m., wake up at like 7 and feel okay.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wouldn't be great.
I need sleep.
Yeah.
Personally, that wouldn't fly with me. I'm a eepy boy.
But we could do like you would learn to do like shift work and
Oh yeah, like I'm sure under the circumstances,
Yeah.
I would adapt.
A follow-up question. How many days would it take you to fall asleep?
That is
Cuz if there's a zombie apocalypse going on outside and it's like you get word that zombie apocalypse is happening at like 8 p.m., you're not going to be like, well, it's midnight. I should probably get to bed. You're not
That's true.
sleeping.
That's true.
You're not sleeping. I'd say the first 3 days.
I had a thought like that, and we'll kind of use both of them. When would you laugh? Like, when would be your next moment of like
Joy?
pure joy?
Oh God.
You know?
This is getting dark.
Okay, but I was just
A
thinking,
while.
Like, I don't know if I'd crack a joke for
Yeah.
quite a while, but yeah, sleeping. I don't know. Probably at least like I feel like it would be exhaustion sleep. My first
Yes.
sleep would be like
Can't take it
It is
anymore.
exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think would be like the dumbest situation we'd get ourselves into? I feel like we'd plan a heist way above our caliber.
Yes.
Like we would be like, we're gonna get all this shit,
Yeah.
and we would absolutely screw ourselves.
Yeah. I think we'd get in over our heads on like anything. Like we'd be like, "Oh yeah, like let's just pack up our stuff and like take it over here." Like it's not that far.
Yeah,
And then
just-
we'd get like a quarter of the way there and be like,
we're lost.
We're lost.
We're lost, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like we'd survive though for like a decent amount of time.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we'd win.
We'd win.
If
We
there's-
would win
if
the
there's a
zombie
winner,
apocalypse.
If there's a winner, we would win.
Yeah. but we'd already be winning because we'd be together.
Check the watches, hey. Check the...
I don't know. Both of them might be out of frame.
No, I think we're good. I think they're just in frame on each of ours. But yeah, I think we'd win.
Yeah.
But if we were on opposite teams, this is a little game we're going to play, kind of like the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Cam to prepare a team of members who are going to be a part of his
squad.
his apocalypse squad, and with one fictional character, so it can be anyone, like literally any persona, any movie character, any book character, comic, manga, anime, whatever, any character, and then a celebrity, and then a friend of ours. Obviously, I mean, for my fictional character, I'm not.
I think we should go reverse order. We should go friend, celebrity, fictional character.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I just want to put it out there for fictional character. I'm not choosing someone like Goku. You know, who's just gonna like flatten the.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he could just toast every like it's not even fun to think of.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you want to go friend first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would you?
I'd probably go with. I chose Oscar. Oscar, he did archery.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel like you need a guy with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Something like, you know, silent, but like with some range.
Right.
He's done like some survival stuff.
He knows how to work on like boats.
And electricity stuff.
Yeah,
He could maybe
yeah.
figure out pretty much all the stuff that I would be absolutely useless at.
Yeah.
He could probably do.
He probably
And I know
could.
you're happy to hear that, Oscar. I know you're listening.
Yeah. Okay, mine, I feel like I didn't understand the question. Mine's kind of a cop-out. I said, I have two, because I thought this one might be a cop-out answer. I said you,
Oh.
but we already kind of touched on that.
Yeah.
So I'd say...
Well, I feel like fun factor
Yeah.
or like teamwork factor.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd work the best.
See, and
But
when
I
I
knew
put you with my other two...
But I already
works.
knew that I would ask the question about us working together, so I didn't include that. But okay, did you have anyone else?
Yes, I had a second one. This is someone who may surprise you.
Okay.
I said our good pal Frank.
Frank would be a good one. Frank would be a
Yeah.
good one. with his
Frank's
boating
an
skills.
not older gentleman, older than us,
He's unk status.
He's unk. Frank is unk status.
Definitely unk status.
but he's big, he's
He's a big
bulky,
guy.
he can fish.
He can fish. That is very useful,
He's
actually. Fishing is something that's super... Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he can fish. He's got that kind of like dad strength where it's like he's big. He may not look like he can do a lot, but he'll be like, "Oh, you need this tree
You need this
moved."
boulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say, and he'd be good survivalist because he's not
disciplined.
Yes. No. He's not like a pushover, but like if I were to be like, "Hey Frank, can you go do this?" He'll be like, "Yeah, sure." Like he won't put up a fight. He's not very confrontational.
Yeah, so he'd like...
So
yeah.
he'd be a good little worker,
And
but
a good
also like a
teammate.
good like little comedy factor, like a little friendly guy. So that'd be my friend if you weren't an answer.
Well, I do agree, Frank, especially for the fishing.
Yes.
Is a good one. Next, it was celebrity. Let's go celebrity. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I said The Rock.
The Rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Why?
Big guy, strong guy.
And I feel like he plays himself in every movie. So whatever he is in the movie, he can do that in real life.
Yeah. But I feel like he's smart. I feel like he's got a big brain.
Yeah?
I
He
feel
also
like
got a very bald head. After
Yeah.
I just said in the last episode I don't want to talk about bald people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say The Rock.
Yo, he could
because
send like those like blinker signals, you know, in the
Yes,
light. But
yeah.
with his head, he can like, you know.
Yeah. No, I feel like because he'd be good, he'd be strong, he'd be like smart, and he always seems to play like both the brains and the brawn in all of his like movies. Like
That's
you look at
'cause
like
they're-
Jumanji.
That's because they're like his movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
But I feel like that
yo,
translates.
who wrote this script?
I feel like that translates. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, like I said, I think he plays himself in like every movie.
Yeah.
I would choose. I'm trying to remember who I chose. Oh yeah, I would choose Noah Khan. I'd choose Noah Khan. Maybe not. I'm not sure how he is survival wise,
Right.
but I've seen him in a few golf videos. I've heard him sing.
Right.
Seems like a chill guy.
Yeah.
Good singer.
Yeah.
If we're feeling blue, feeling down,
Yeah.
just strum a little song,
Right.
you know, and I can, like bring the happy times back.
Yeah.
Maybe the zombies would like it.
They'd get like.
Groovy.
Yeah. They'd get groovy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Maybe they'd show up and they'd be like,
They'd be like, "Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
yo.
kind of fire.
yo, this guy kind of cool.
It's kind of good."
These guys, don't kill these guys. He's one good.
He would have to come with his guitar, though.
Yeah, that's his weapon. Like you said, he
Yeah.
put some nails in it.
Yeah.
Boom!
Yeah. No, that's. Yeah.
I feel like having like a musician.
like a music. Yeah. And I like you said, he's also just like a chill guy.
No, he seems like a chill, down to earth guy. Like
Yeah.
you know, I feel like by the fire, him
Yeah.
with the guitar. You know, you'd be like, man, I'm so sad. Like we're gonna die. And he'd be like, let me play your song.
Yeah. And he'd play one of his like saddest songs.
I've been
Nope. Not that.
out on the ocean, sailing lone.
All right. Who's your character?
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had two. First, I'll say my honorable mention.
Okay.
Batman. Batman. He is schemer.
Yeah.
He has strategies. You know. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. But yeah, he. Oh, that hurts my throat. Yeah, he's a good planner.
Yeah.
You know, good leader. He would definitely, I feel like, aim the team down the right path.
Yeah. Does he come with the Batmobile?
No, because then he comes with the jet, and he comes like the Batmobile. Fucking like it depends on what movie you watch. Can
That's
be
true.
anything.
That's true. But
Um,
what is Batman without the Batmobile?
Who is Batman?
Can he fly?
Do I get Bruce Wayne?
Because Batman doesn't fly, does he?
No, he glides. Imagine looking up and just seeing like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Batman / Bruce Wayne is my honorable mention.
Okay.
But I feel like in our situation, you know, for what we are kind of the leaders, and to be honest, I feel like Batman would kind of take over,
Yeah.
and like then I feel like I wouldn't be the leader, which is okay if we're gonna survive. But for our team purpose, if we're the leader, I would choose John Wick. John Wick can deal with zombies for sure because
Yeah.
they're slow. But
Yeah.
if I had an issue with another whole gang of people, send in the boogeyman.
Yep.
Send
them
in the boogeyman.
Send him in.
Like I feel like he's
Tell him they killed his dog.
Yeah,
Watch him go feral.
yeah.
Yep.
But it was me.
I killed his dog. No, I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
So my character, you went human. You went the human route.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Mine wasn't a human.
Super dog.
No. No. I said from one of my favorite movies of my childhood, Baymax
Baymax.
from Big Hero 6.
What if they pop it?
He can't pop. He doesn't
can't
pop.
pop? He doesn't
Not
pop?
Really. Like he deflates.
He looks so
himself.
poppable.
Yeah, but he's strong. Cause like in the movie, his whole purpose is to be like a little health companion.
Yeah.
So it's like, I got scratched. He comes out and he sprays with his little finger. He goes,
La 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 la.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he
yeah,
does?
and
But-
he'd heal me.
Okay.
Not from a zombie bite. That'd be a cop out. That'd
Yeah,
be cheating.
like I was gonna say.
But like if I like fall and like scrape my knee, he'll like, and he one thing though, he would have to come with his red suit thing that's got like the
super suit.
super suit.
The helmet
Yes,
especially.
yes.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Because then it's also I got a bed. I can sleep on
You
him.
cuddle up.
Yeah.
You're a little permanent little spoon.
Yeah. You know those like Yogi Bows?
Yogi Bo?
Yogi Bows is like those big beanbag chairs.
Just say beanbag chair.
No, but they're bigger.
Big beanbag chair.
Big beanbag
The
chairs.
big one.
Yeah.
Free plug, I guess.
It'd be like sleeping on that.
Yogi Bo podcast in the Yogi Bows. Hit us up.
Yeah. So that'd be my 3.
Okay. Yeah. Whose team do you think is better? And how could we improve? Let's say, okay, maybe not whose is better, but what mix do you think would make us survive the longest?
I think I would swap out The Rock for Noah Khan.
Really?
Anything The Rock can do, Baymax can probably also do.
Babe. Wait. What? The Rock can heal? And cuddle you up at night?
No. Anything The Rock can do, Baymax can also do.
Oh, okay.
Like if I switch if I get rid of The Rock,
I thought you were keeping The Rock. No, Baymax is gone.
No. Like if I get rid of The Rock.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
now you have Frank,
Noah Khan,
and
Baymax.
Okay.
What a lineup.
That is a crazy. I think I would swap. I'm sorry, Noah Khan. I would take The Rock. I would do the opposite.
Oh, so we could just trade.
Let's just trade.
We could just do a trade-off.
Trade?
you
Noah
go.
Khan for The Rock?
Perfect.
All right, cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah.
Nice.
Do we have anything else that we want to talk about?
I don't
today?
think so. I think.
How did we do for time? I think we did pretty good for time. We're at like an hour.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. No, but what did cut?
Oh God, what a gut.
So yeah, that's the end of today's episode. Quick plug again before you leave, if you're still watching
Or listening.
or listening, yeah. If you like it, subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Obviously, you don't have to, but we're always here for that button to be clicked. Don't know, worded that terribly. But
That's
yeah.
okay.
But yeah, we're on Spotify, probably Apple Podcasts as well. If you're watching, if you're listening, we're on YouTube. You can watch us, our faces, if you want to look at us. That's there as well. But we do have to take the Polaroid for the episode. Funny enough, we actually missed episode 1. We've only taken 1, and it was for episode 2, but we're on it today. You set it up, I'll take it this time. I hope it's charged. Is it on?
Yep.
All right. Just hold the red
Big
button.
red button. Hold it.
Ready? Done!
Nice.
Done. Cam, do you have anything else to say?
No, you guys know where to find us. We'll hopefully see you guys. You'll hear us, see us
In a week.
in a week.
Next Friday. We will see you next Friday. Adios. Nice.